Hey everyone, it's Susie here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have the Sanguine Throne and Dracula's Castle event getting started, so let's dive in. Of course, my sound isn't on. And this time, we're going to skip the story. I do have videos previously showing all the lore and the story from different things related to the collab event, so you can check out those videos as well. You just search Dracula on my channel and you'll find a ton of resources. So if you want to be a dirty story skipper and see what you missed, you can check that out later. But all right, let's click through. We're sorry, we're ignoring, but the Transylvania event is here. So this is a really fun aspect. I will be making videos on the harder stages separately, but let's dive in and let us just, go right for it with the basic details in case you're new to this event. So Vlad, Dracula, I have prepared for you tools needed to repair the resource point. Repair parts. So these rare repair parts, as they said, they can be used to repair points, and that's what helps you gather resources. So there's 3 abandoned points. Restoring them will allow you to get resources. So there's the lumber mill, which you use to upgrade the parlor. There is a quarry used to upgrade the sanguine fort. What does it say? I forgot what it's called. I clicked too fast. The gold mine will give you gold coins where you can upgrade and recruit mercenaries, or just recruit. But you don't want to recruit a ton of mercenaries until you're to higher levels of that. So you're going to notice that here. They do some force stuff here as well. You're going to log in and want to claim periodically. So first of all, you can start by claiming resources here, and then you're going to do your lower level battles. So see level 1. That's intended to be the first battle. Your bloodline level must be higher than your opponents to defeat them. So that level 3 we would not have been able to deal with. So this is the place where we get our upgrades. So this is perfect. You can now use coagulation powder to accelerate the process. Boost, boost. So now we are level 2. Perfect. We can now fight those level 1 heroes easily. They're green now. You see that? Done. An instant battle. There are harder battles a little bit later on as well, where we will be, having to take a little more time and do a detailed first play. Okay, there we go. I got the coins, so I can start recruiting more mercenaries. And I have another one, so you can only do 2 different spots a day, so you have to be mindful of that. But let's go ahead and continue down here, which I think is their first intention. So we're just gonna keep rolling. Why isn't lagging? Oh my god. Okay, part of the story. So there's these pages that make up the Vampire Diaries. I have a video reading through all of the Vampire Diaries that you can check out as well. I'll put that up in the notes to click if you want to see the story that goes along with it. But you just have to claim stuff to get the rewards. So you have to claim the pages as you go along. All right, let's grab those things. And then these are too hard. So you're going to notice that you have to go back, to the other areas as well. Okay, so you want more than a Vlad in your team, right? So this is where the parlor comes in. You need to have enough coins to hire people from the parlor. I think I will go ahead and hire Brienne early on. She's AoE, she'll be helpful, and we're going to pause there. Okay, so let's go ahead and claim, click, onward, boom. Eee. Okay, there's Estrid there chopping some wood. Claim it, clicking, 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 let's go. All right. And then you're going to see a portal here. So these are great. They're like waypoints in Diablo. They can pop around to different spots on the map very easily. Here we go. And then this is like, oh darn, I can't use it. Nope, we have to wait to get more. So you can only do a couple unlocks the first day. I really don't think it matters too much to worry about, getting specific ones. Like you might feel a little bit later, oh, I really want to upgrade a certain thing now, and then you'll decide that. But early on, it doesn't matter right away. So this is where they're telling you to upgrade someone, and I just did, actually, so that's funny. See, I did the right thing. They were prompting me to do it. But this is like our first battle, I guess. Our first little boss fight is this one here. And you can only use the heroes you have. And it's not like, we can't go and put gear on them and all of that either. It's only what you can do. It's, oh yeah, sorry, one thing I forgot to mention that's very important in the parlor. You can hit refresh 3 times, guys. So boom, there we go. So maybe I want a healer or a tank to make sure I'm okay. Maybe we want to stall. But yeah, I think I might go ahead and just grab him. He's going to be fun. But I'm so tempted to see what the next page is. But don't forget, you have free refreshes. The refreshes are key. You know what? I'm glad I hit that refresh. Let's grab a healer. She's cheap and she's going to be helpful. And look at this. Because of this, I could actually grab another tank if I wanted to and just use these cheap costing heroes early on. Now, I'm not saying you should blow all your coins instantly. So here we go. This feels a bit better. Not only having one hero on the team, but the first ones are pretty easy. Obviously, they don't want to make it too hard right away, right? Like, why would they? They want it to be a little bit attainable and relatable for people. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to hit here because then she can hit this spot as they come in and this spot here as people continue forward. I love that Lady Mina is part of it too. This is perfect for her range. All right, that's kind of my placements. I try my best to find choke points where people are going to hit for multiple areas. Or cover multiple areas. Sorry, that didn't make sense. It's fine. So these guys are going to come around here. We got to make sure Lady Mina is ready. I'm also going to put the tank here to stop them. So Lady Mina, I do want her to use her ability and start taking out those guys, which she does perfectly. She's so fun and so good in this series. I really enjoyed the way they did this. I'll throw my auto ultimates on. I'm pretty sure you can get away with most of these with the auto ultimates on. We're going to push as far as we can in the Dracula event, the Transylvania part here. Then we'll worry about going back to the other parts for a first look and overview. Okay. So the Transylvania first stages playthrough. Let's go. I should have changed all my backgrounds and stuff, right? Oh well. Wait, why is this? Oh, okay. I was like, why am I not lined up properly with my background? Don't mind me, guys. Content creator stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If he would just die. And job done. That was our first boss battle. And then you get the big clump of rewards. We definitely want those. Lots of gold coins to hire more mercenaries. But you want to make sure you're upgrading your stuff before you buy too many. So see, we come down here. Oops, she's too high level. La 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 la. We got another shard toward the Vampire Diaries. And they do prompt you like this to keep grabbing it. I find that to be kind of annoying, so it is what it is. Let's see. So over... Can we click on the map? I think so. You can see what level they are. So you don't have to like run down and then be like, ah, shit, like this is level 13, this is level 9. I think we're intended to go back and fight this one before this one. So they do kind of make you walk back around. Unfortunately, a little bit too much. But that's okay. Look I realized I missed some stones. This is, oh yeah, that's the thingy. They make it look like you can click those to grab it, but really that's just the mercenary spot. They're making sure you notice it. Okay. Coming back around. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. They make you come around. They make you work for it. But luckily, that was an easy quick slash. Da da da. We have a chat here with Sadie, and they tease one of the end bosses for this section. All right, another page for the Vampire Diaries. More things to claim. It looks like I missed a gold. Yep. All right. Be mindful of your map. It's very easy to miss stuff as we're excited and running around. Level lots of big ones. So it's good that they don't make you like manually fight every single thing. It's not too bad, but yeah. So want to upgrade everything. I forgot that they make you wait so long. You can only do one right away. Okay, so Vampire Diaries, now we're at 3 out of 4 for claiming the shard, but there will be a lot more rewards to claim later. And you really can only do so much the first day. It does seem to be intended that way, okay? They don't want you to do the entire Transylvania in the first day. You got to take some time, pause, let your resources stack up, and then continue onward when you can get enough sanguine font resource. The coagulation, right? Okay. This is pretty good, though. We're at a good start. I think it's good to not overwhelm, honestly. Grab this guy right here. So if you look in the parlor, this, you want to upgrade with wood. So getting the wood early on is a really smart thing. I'm glad that was the first one that we did, or second one that we did, because the wood is so important to upgrade before you start collecting a ton of people with your golds. Don't grab it, only if you need it. Upgrade to higher levels so you're getting better heroes each time. I think that's one of the most important tips. Let's touch the altar now and see what happens. This increases our skills. So this is a cool example of now we're just making our Vlad Dracula better than he was before. And that was our 4th fragment for a free summon. Yay, free summons. Now we're gonna have to start collecting for the report next. But okay, we're stuck here. Luckily, you can pop over and get this when you obtain it, but you have to obtain it first. So now we're gonna have to manually walk over there. I think this was level, what, 11 and then 13. So you can double check your map yet again before you waste time running around the map. I wish they made it a little more intuitive, but it is kind of funny that they really make you run around the map like crazy. All right, we're gonna... Mercenary deployment slot +1. That's so helpful. And now we could also get another portal. And that should get us to the point of, yep, grabbing this. We can get her and this chest. And I don't think we missed anything as well. You could always run around and just double check to make sure you didn't miss a gold drop or something else, because it all adds up. But all right, it looks like this is our second boss battle, Blood Swordsman. Let's go ahead and do that one. Stage 2, as you can see at the top there. Yep, okay. So it does say we have some slots available. Is the danger high? Okay, so this one kind of does want us to get one more person. All right, you know what? I have a lot. I accidentally refreshed already. I should not have done that too much. But okay, this is good. I'm going to hire him. That's okay for now. I'm not going to grab everybody. That's good enough. I don't care if I have open slots. I'm more concerned. Just don't refresh all 3 and then you can't even buy more people. That was almost a mistake that I just made. If you didn't notice, I did it so you don't have to. Kidding, not kidding. Alrighty. So let's see stage 2. All right, so we're going to have Lady Mina cover as much ground as she can. I think this is probably the best spot to do so. I'm going to bring in here. There is going to be some flying dudes here. Oh, does that mean I might have put them in the wrong spot? Okay, no, they come across. That's perfect. All right, so I want Vlad to, you know, we want to stall people a couple different spots. Let's throw up Lady Mina's ult to make sure we kill everybody fast enough. And let's go ahead and throw up him too. So his range is okay. It's helpful to put a defender in front of him in some cases, but he should be enough to... Ooh, I didn't have a healer on him. So he should be enough to take out most of these people as a fighter, as long as we have a little bit of a heal ready as well. Okay, so this is a good one. We can also throw in someone like a Deimos over here and let's let him deal with these guys. Even if he dies, it's honestly not a big deal. We should be able to do this no problem. We do have Camille healing. She's just a little bit slow. She has a rare. It is what it is. And then these flying dudes are going to come in and my Lady Mina needs to get back here. Okay, perfect. Lady Mina can now hit them. We're good to go. But I don't have a healer on my Lady Mina and these guys are taking their toll. Like, who's hitting her? Okay, not... Luckily not... Oof. I got a little bit messy here, but that's okay. I think she's still going to hit. So luckily we have Brianna's backup. Kidding, not kidding. I put my Lady Mina in a bad spot where she's not getting a healer, so learn from my mistakes. This grouping down here where we can put a healer might have been a smarter play. But as you can see, even with terrible placements and multiple people dying, we're still going to have it covered. So stage 1 and 2, they really don't make it too difficult. I think that's a good balance to get you started. Okay, now we've got a nice big upgrade there. I like that. So they're reminding us that we can claim over time to just get that little bit more. And again, we're going to need a resource to upgrade so our production rate increases. Don't forget to keep claiming as you go along because it might be just enough to get a next level that you need. So there's a ton of things to grab here. We're going to grab our skill ups for our hero though. That's really helpful. Don't forget to grab these gargoyle ones before you start doing more battles. We want... Oh, I lagged. Lag. Okay. Touch the altar. Okay. Okay. So again, they really love that red dot. Super annoying. It's fine. All right. So this gets us at a stuck point as of the moment of me recording this, where, as you can see here, the Sanguine font, 706 out of 800. It does take 2 hours, or you get 240 per hour though. So I only need half an hour as of this moment or less to get enough to get to the next level. And then I will be able to fight her and maybe a little bit more. But I do think this is going to be a little bit of a stuck point for a moment because this is level 20 and this is level 17. So now I do need to be level 16 to fight this. But once I'm level 16 to fight her, is that enough to get to level 18 to fight this guy? No. So this is a bit of a pause point where you're going to have to just go do other stuff and come back later. So I think that's a good start for the Transylvania section of this video. Okay, and as you start to explore Transylvania, here in Dracula's castle, you'll get the Vlad's Legacy. You will earn just by, you know, promoting, working on the skills. You will get promotion grades too. It's all sorts of stuff that happens as you start to just play naturally anyway. Da-da-da, da-da-da. leveling his skills. Let's see, exploration, defeating the different bosses as well. And then in Dracula's Domain, which is the final set, there's like where you use your own heroes to do it, and it's even easier. That is something to consider, keeping in mind that this will actually get easier, not harder, I think, at least, if I remember right. And then just doing summons during this event, you'll get more of this resource. So the family artifacts are what come down, or will help you, you know, get these rewards as well. Claiming those will get you, there's up to 26 different claims. So there. And then that all goes to the shop. So that's the family artifacts where you can redeem these. Now, I already have this maxed out. So for me, that's not very exciting. Avatar border, I'm pretty sure I already have this one, unless it's different from last time. You can buy fragments for the summons, which I will definitely be doing, but definitely pick up your artifacts. Get your guarantees, because this is a guaranteed limited time to do so. So look, it's the exact same thing. Dracula's Castle event, the exact same thing. All right, and the chat bubble is the one I've been using, so don't fall for an oops, I wasted my resources on something I already have. I kind of wish it said that. All right, so the shop, otherwise, the Dracula's Castle shop, again, prioritize getting the artifacts if you don't already have them maxed out. And the good thing is, if you do have them maxed out, remember you can sell them and get some resources back, where you have a chance to get a part of an universal upgrade material for the universal essence for the artifacts, or you can get some of the meteorite, or not meteorite, well, you get meteorite, but yeah, you get the exclusive upgrade forging material as well. Or not upgrade, summoning. Oh my god, I can't words. Okay. So personally, I will not be grabbing these until the end. Actually, I will be grabbing this one. I don't have this one maxed out, but I do have Dracula's maxed out because I chose to put essence in it. And most people would already have Vlad and Impaler already maxed out because you played this already. But if you haven't played it already, don't buy this one yet, because you'll get it from events too. So save your shop currency. Alrighty, that is good to see. Now let's take a look at the Sanguine Throne. We have the Ancestral Legacy back again. This is... oh yeah. This one is just... oh, there's a way to spam this. What was the trick? What was the trick? Someone told me there was a hack for this, to always have good stuff. Shit. I might need to make a video on that. I'm going to try to find that conversation of the how to always get the best resources from this. Oh, ready to take on the challenge. I choose the Oasis. Counter poison with poison. Okay, yeah. Anyway, there are certain ones that are recommended to gamble, and I can't remember right now. That is a conversation for another video. So I will try to get some resources and make a separate video for Ancestral Legacy advice. Okay. Zombie invasion is still going on. Don't forget to play and get your... Don't forget to play and get all your good resources here. I'm actually making a spreadsheet with all of the ancient summons that I'm acquiring. We have Lucky Roulette back as well, so this is just doing your dailies and then do your roulette. But here, okay, back to here, overall, just Crimson Quests. So nothing else we can really overly do yet that is different besides focusing on the Transylvania stuff. So this is the resource here. It looks like we have lots of great rewards at the bottom, including a version of his artifact. And then the skin choice bundle is at the very end. So this is just kind of doing your dailies and playing the game. Spending gold from leveling up. Nothing much to talk about here. I don't think there's really any tips or tricks to give for this one. Just keep an eye on it. Don't stress too much about summons until you're ready to do them, because we have plenty of time. And that, again, is the final note for this video. Don't summon today, day one of the event. Wait till tomorrow so you can pity swap. And I have exactly 200 summons. It's funny, plus way too many diamonds. But you're going to want to pity swap and get as many heroes as possible. You can check out my video with Fastidious. That'll be going live here shortly on his channel, where we talk about the different banners. It's really important to... he'll be posting that in the morning, more US friendly times. After his editor gets to that, I think. So, yeah. I'm excited for this event. I really enjoy it. I think the Transylvania stuff is really cool. They do a really good job with this whole event here. And this aspect is so fun as well. But this is just, again, a reminder, don't start buying too much here, upgrading too much here, or waste all of your refreshes like I almost did until you do an upgrade. You do your bare minimum that you need to get things done at first, and then you can go back and do it later. Plus, it's not that big of a deal if you don't do everything min-maxed now. Now, ideally, you do want to come in and make sure you just collect your resources from time to time. If there are caps, like you can only have so much. I think you could only have so much. No, I can't remember, but I would guess so. But yeah, you're gonna have to just slowly claim. See, look at 40. I can almost come back and do more. I just need to wait a few more minutes. One more minute and I'll get another batch, right? Super easy. Come in and do that. But this is intended to gate you. You are supposed to have to like wait and farm for the resources. That is more of an idle reward. So don't let that frustrate you too much. It is intended. And I think it's a good thing so we're not overwhelmed with way too much to do on the first day. But I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for my other videos to come with the Dracula's Castle event. I will post different stage videos and I will reference my old ones in case you missed it too, so you can see the different hero combinations used, because this is a little bit RNG. It has to do with choosing the right heroes from the parlor, or did I upgrade them faster or slower last time versus this time? The teams might be completely different, so hopefully I can help with some of those stage suggestions. But yeah, I'm happy to see that this event's back and it's really fun. Just be mindful of everything going on, especially your summons. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out the lore from the heroes or the story for the Vampire Diaries if you want to see what that is all about. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.